good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Village Board meeting for February 5th. I will ask our clerk for roll call, please.
Sure. Mayor Nero.
Here.
Clerk Simsky. Here. Trustee Barker.
Here.
Trustee Guzzo.
Here.
Trustee Little.
Here.
Trustee Pirelli.
Here.
Trustee Plowman.
Here.
Trustee Scales.
Here.
Attorney Zemanek.
Here.
Village Manager Gunther.
Here.
And Assistant Village Manager Parker.
Here.
Okay, if everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I don't believe we have a request for open forum, so I will get right into reports with the mayor's first. It's that time of the year again. We have Westmont Restaurant Week is around the corner, and our chamber will be hosting it. It's going to run from February 21st through March 1st, so mark your calendars. It's going to be a great week. I know our chamber president has been doing a lot of work to get more restaurants here today than last year, so that's great. Not to put you on the spot, but Kylie, since you're here, do you want to talk about Westmont Restaurant Week?
Sure. This year.
Come on up and tell us.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you guys. Yeah, this year our plan was to make it even bigger by increasing participating number of restaurants. We've been doing that by canvassing the restaurants, going in, sitting down with their general managers, their business owners, and letting them know the benefits to being part of the restaurant week. As you guys know, we often are able to secure a spot, as we have again this year with WGN. And it's a great way for us to be able to promote Restaurant Week, not only here in Westmont, but also for the entire Chicagoland area, making it a big driver for tourist dollars, people outside of Westmont coming in to spend money at our restaurants. As the restaurateurs will always say, you can't get a second visit without securing the first, and the Restaurant Week helps to bring people in to experience restaurants for the first time. Right now, we're looking at 32 restaurants that are in. We will continue taking more of those restaurants. I actually just had a meeting with the folks over at Pappadeaux, so we're hoping that maybe they...
Look at that.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to actually encourage them to come in for the first time this year. But, you know, it's nice to be able to welcome the same folks that have participated in Restaurant Week, including bringing new restaurants in that have never participated before.
And I don't think Pappadoux's ever participated.
Right, yeah. So I'm really excited about our Restaurant Week this year. It's going to be great.
Was it Devin you met with, the general manager?
I met with the manager on duty for
Nice.
tonight. Devin wasn't there, but it was I was able to use that introduction, and I was just like, hey, the mayor put me in touch with their GM. I just was in the neighborhood, wanted to pop by and see if I could talk to anybody about Restaurant Week. So
Good
it was
stuff.
a good first meeting to sit down and talk with them. So yeah.
That's
Thank
great to
you.
hear. No, appreciate it. Okay. Next item, strategic plan. The village continues to move forward regarding its work on our strategic plan. Elected officials and department heads will be meeting in March to discuss ideas and develop long-term goals. Stay tuned for updates regarding this important work. And another Chamber Village Co-op event, the State of the Village. Our State of the Village address will be scheduled for May 20th, 8:30 a.m. We're switching venues. We're going to try BAM Theater this year. And we're also looking at tweaking things, maybe no cost, and a couple little things to help get more folks there and involved, and make it an event that we can educate and inform the public on a lot of the work that we've been so busy doing the past 9 or 10 months. And then another update on FMC Natatorium. Several big events were recently confirmed, and we're looking forward to another great year of swimming events that brings tons of visitors and international visitors to our community. Please check the village website and FMC's website for more information. And that is all I have. So I will ask Clerk Simsky.
Thank you, Mayor. Village offices will be closed February 16th. But garbage pickup will not be affected. And then nominations for Citizen of the Year, visit the Chamber website at westmontchamber.com to nominate citizens to be considered for the annual Citizen of the Year award. And that is all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Johanna Guzzo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Our next Fire Public Safety Committee meeting is actually 1 month from tonight, 4:30 here at Village Hall, March 5th. Everyone is invited to attend. And the fire department is also hosting 2026 CPR classes. The Westmont Fire Department will be offering CPR classes. Check out the village website for more information and to sign up. And that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Next, please, trustee Matt Scales.
Thank you, Mayor. The Community Development Committee 2026 meeting dates are April 16th, July 9th, and September 17th. We have a comprehensive plan update with 7 proposals that have been received and are under review. Interviews are scheduled with an anticipated award to the contract in early April. Plan and zoning meets next, let's see, February meeting will occur on the 11th. At 6 p.m. and the Downtown Incentive Program, the website has been updated and downtown businesses can now apply for these grant funds. Visit westmont.illinois.gov for more information. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Gina Perilli.
Thank you, Mayor. The next Public Works Committee meeting is March 19th at 4:30 in this room. And winter continues, at least that's what the official groundhog says. He saw a shadow, and we supposedly have 6 more weeks of winter. But side note, the groundhog in Woodstock, Illinois did not see a shadow. So I'll go with that one. Anyways, the village would like to thank all the residents and businesses for their patience and cooperation during the recent winter operations, such as keeping cars off the streets during snow plowing and shoveling out fire hydrants areas. We are greatly appreciated to all our residents. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Bob Plowman.
Oh, thank you, Mayor. Prior to this meeting, we held our Police Public Safety Committee meeting. A lot of good stuff happening. Chief Gruen started by introducing us to Officer Robert Arndt, who with 7.5 years of service was named as the 2025 Employee of the Year. His peers know him as dedicated, loyal, and reliant. Chief Gruen went through the annual report. Currently, we have a staff of 41 sworn, 6 civilians, and still 5 vacancies. We have a lot of youth on our staff, which is wonderful. It means longevity. 3 are just went in the academy, and 3 will be joining the academy, so hopefully those numbers will change. DC Weibler said that we were up 2,000 calls of service this year, up 500 traffic stops. Most of those happen on the side streets, 33 total DUIs. DC Thompson took us through the investigation, a part of the presentation. 125 investigations, 69 closed. A lot of those took us through a couple of successful cases and talked about how the license plate readers played a huge role in those. Sergeant Radke took us through the Freedom of Information requests. As far as the records, 824 requests were made, 122, that's a 122% increase. 0 homicides. Let's see, training, 5,400 hours in training during 2025 for officers. We had 11 incidents with our drone. We had mutual aid hours were reported and 84 hours assisting other departments. And we were told about or reminded about village website. You can leave feedback. Currently, we have 17 compliments and 7 complaints. But you can go on the village website to leave feedback. And our police department is very active in community support. They listed, of course, the $60,768 that they had made in Special Olympics this year through shred events and golf outings. We do have another shred event coming up. They're present at National Night Out, Squad Card Nights, Citizen Police Academy, which is very successful. So those are just quite a few events to name there. They have currently 5,000 followers on Facebook. So if you're not friends with the police department, I would highly suggest do so. And paper shred, mark your calendars. The first shred event of the year for Special Olympics will be April 18th, 2026. Spring Fling Festival. This is the Westmont Lions Club. The village recently published a news release announcing the Lions Club Spring Fling, which will be right out here in front on West Quincy Street this year. More details and the full schedule is posted on the village website. And that is all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Linda Little.
Thank you, Mayor. The next Administration Finance Committee meeting will be held February 19th at 4:30 right here in Village Hall. Park District Winter Beer Fest. The Westmont Park District will hold its annual Winter Beer Fest on Saturday, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. So take your Valentine out there between 2 and 6 p.m. at the Ty Warner Park in Westmont. Tickets can be purchased through the Park District website. Pet Palooza Pet of the Week contest. Trustee Plowman's dogs Wrigley and Stella were out for our featured Celebrity Pets of the Week. For the Westmont Special Events Pet Palooza Mascot Contest. If you'd like your pet or pets featured, visit westmontevents.com and sign up for this contest, which will be held weekly throughout the month of May. The Pet Palooza event will be held at Veterans Memorial Park on May the 16th. Visit the website for more information. And that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Bruce Barker.
Thank you, Mayor. The Vision and Vibe 2026, the community murals that were created last year are on display downstairs in the lobby. I'll look for information posted soon on the website about the fest this year. This year's event will take place on Saturday and Sunday, September 12th and 13th at Veterans Memorial Park. We also have the Dark Sky Grant Program that has been launched. Details for that have been released, and you can visit the village website to sign up and look into that program to see how it applies to you. Electronics and More Recycling event is coming up. Our next special event is April 4th here in front of Village Hall. The last event, we had over 400 cars participate. Details are on the website. And then finally, paint recycling. There are now free paint recycling opportunities throughout DuPage County. Be sure to check out the website for more details. And that is a very needed service that everybody has these cans of paint sitting at home for years and years and years. They don't know what to do with them, but now there's more opportunities to get rid of that responsibly. That is all, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, moving right on. 6, are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda? Hearing none, I'll ask Manager Gunther to run us through the agenda, please.
Thank you, Mayor. On tonight's consent agenda, we have item A, Village Board Minutes. Board to consider approving the minutes of the Village Board meeting held on January 22nd, 2026. Item B, Finance Ordinance Number 3, and the total dollar amount of $1,809,239.62. Under purchase orders, we have Atlas Toyota Material Handling, the amount of $45,925.02. This is for a 2026 Toyota forklift. And item 2, Lithoprint Incorporated, $57,500. This is an open purchase order for printing the Village Community News magazine through the calendar year 2026. Total of purchase orders is $103,425.02. Finally, the total purchase order plus finance ordinance number 3 is the amount of $1,912,664.64. That concludes the consent agenda.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, Little?
Second, Plowman.
Any questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Trustee Barker?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Pirelli?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Motion passes. Moving right on, we don't have any unfinished business, so we'll get right into new business. A, reapproval of 1 North Cass Avenue plot and subdivision of plot of vacation. I'll ask Director Hunterfine to walk us through it. Board to consider an ordinance approving request from the Village of Westmont regarding the lots parcels at 1 North Cass Avenue in Westmont and as listed on the agenda. For 1, a plat of vacation of certain portions of the public right-of-way and reapproval of the final plat of subdivision to consolidate 6 lot parcels into 1 lot. Director Hunterfine.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is, for the most part, a cleanup. So the original plat was approved back in December 24, where we consolidated the lots for what we call the 1 North Cass, which is the parking lots across the tracks. There's the associated plat of vacation that goes with it, so there's a lot of right-of-way that runs underneath those properties. So you vacate the right-of-way, and then you constitute a new lot. There was some cleanup on the legal language, the legal description that needed to be done, and it was substantial enough that we wanted to bring this back to the board to reapprove. I can answer any questions you have on this.
Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion, Scales.
Second, Little?
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Barker?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Pirelli?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion passes. Thanks, sir. Moving on, B, exercise of option 3, gasoline and diesel fuel. Board to consider an ordinance exercising the third option year gasoline and diesel fuel contract with Al Warren Oil Company Incorporated. Director Reese.
Good evening. This is for an ordinance to approve the third option year of gasoline and diesel fuel. So the original contract was from 2023, and there have been 2 previous option years that were approved by the village board. This is for the third one, and the contract term will be from April 1st, 2026 through March 31st, 2027. This is part of a joint bid with DuPage County and various other communities. So DuPage County was the lead agency for this, along with probably 20 or 30 other municipalities.
Still saving us.
Yes, a lot.
Great.
It's a very advantageous contract for us.
Very good. All right, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Barker.
Second, Scales.
Any questions, comments? We're hearing none. Roll call, please.
Trustee Barker?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Pirelli?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Thank you, Amy. C, multifamily recycling text amendment. Board to consider an ordinance amending Chapter 66, Article 3, multifamily structure recycling of the Village Code of Ordinances to clarify recycling requirements. Assistant Manager Parker.
This is also largely just a housekeeping issue, cleaning up some language in the village code. We had a section that has always said multifamily properties need to provide recycling as an option, and then went on to describe what that program needed to be for back when we didn't have a exclusive provider providing all the recycling. There was also a caveat in that article that said, this article only applies if we don't have an exclusive provider. Now that we have an exclusive provider of flood, the article doesn't apply, and it makes sense that the parts that describe what the program for the multifamily structure needs to look like would not apply. But technically, the language doesn't currently say only that part doesn't apply. So we're just editing it to make it clear multifamily properties still need to provide recycling just like they always have.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, Plowman?
Second, Little?
Any questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee
Bless you.
Plowman?
Yes.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Barker?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Pirelli?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Motion passes. Okay, any miscellaneous items?
Mayor, I did leave something off my report. We also talked about, in the Police Safety Committee, we also talked about e-bikes and updating the e-bikes issue. Last Thursday, Secretary of State came out with a video. They're still working on classifying and clarifying different types of e-bikes. We are solidifying our expectations, and we're looking at adopting the surrounding area rules or incorporating some of those to keep it consistent with the area, and we'll know more in previous meetings, or future meetings, sorry.
Thank you, sir. Any other miscellaneous items? Hearing none, very efficient meeting. We do not have a request for executive session. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, Little?
Second, Plowman?
Any comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Trustee Barker?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Pirelli?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
All right, this meeting is adjourned. Have a good night.